Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Now, how do I know that the white people know that we are going to come up with a solution to the problem? I know it because they have retina scans, they have what they call racial profiling, DNA banks, and they're monitoring our people to try to prevent the one person from coming up with the one idea. And the one idea is how we are going to exterminate white people, because that, in my estimation, is the only conclusion I have come to. We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem. Now, I don't care whether you clap or not, but I'm saying to you that we need to solve this problem because they are going to kill us. And I will leave on that. So we have to just set up our own system and stop playing and get very serious and not be diverted from coming up with a solution to the problem. And the problem on the planet is white people.
Be hard to follow that one. You can.
Man, what's good to all my people out there in the world? This is your brother Fat Boy Fish, and we back with a little bit of topic for today. Now, some questions was posed, so I'm gonna answer them. You know what I'm saying? He said that he want to see if people can give not so much of an explanation, but examples on things that we can do as black people to improve our lives. I got you, your boy Fat Boy Fish, I got you. But check this out. I hate that I have to entrench on my man Jehoshaphat. This is his realm, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to steal from his shows and his content, but I gotta do my boy like that. Now, for us to be a prosperous people and to eliminate some of the problems that we have as black people here in this country, there has to be rules to where we follow. You see the rules that America puts down for us, and you see our brothers and sisters up in the prisons and jails, incarcerated, what have you. You see them. Now, far as us, now, it's other people out here in the world that police themselves. So we as black people have to be able to have that power to police our own selves, to have set rules put before us that we as black people, we have to follow these rules. And if we don't follow these rules, it comes with a price. So you got the law of the land, but not only do we follow the law of the land, we follow the law of the council, whatever. And we need a straight council. These people are imposed. They're not imposed, but they're made up of our community. So all the elders in our community, every man and woman of a household, they will be part of this council, and in this council they put down all these rules. Our people, y'all, our people. And it's a shame, because if you pick up the Bible, you're gonna find out what I'm telling you is the truth. The only time our people have ever been on top is when we followed the rules. When we followed the rules, when we had a king that feared God, that he feared God, you know what I'm saying? And when we had the council to put down them rules. See, the council for the people to make up the rules that we got to follow. But these rules, they got to come with a price. Now, back in the day, if you stole something, they chopped off your hand. And we got to go backwards in times with these rules of our people. They hard-headed, y'all. There has not been one point in our history to where we have not been rebellious, and we haven't been hard-headed to the rules. Our people don't like to follow the rules. It was true 2,000 years ago, and it's true to this very day, because those are our ancestors, and whatever they was doing, we still doing the same damn thing. And anytime we was ever on top to where we prospered as a people, we had a king. We looked up to the king. We followed all of the rules of the council that the council put forth, and not following these rules could cost you your life. So as I look at my people, they're not willing to do that. They're not willing to progress back into our history to pull out the laws that God put before us to follow as a people, because without them laws and being real strict on following these laws and bringing full judgment to the people that go against these laws. They will not fear the law. So the rules and breaking of that law has to be so severe that people don't want to break the law because they know what it comes. Let's go over a couple of them back in the day. Okay, the people who lived back in the day, the areas in which they lived in, y'all, it was a lot of rocks. A lot of rocks out. So instead of them getting a bow and arrow and shooting you, instead of them getting a knife and stabbing you, they would pick up a big boulder. It was plenty. Everywhere you looked, everywhere you went, they used these same rocks to build their homes. But check it. If you was an adulterer and you was cheating on your spouse, they would stone you to death. Now, if these laws that we follow was so severe like this, that would make our people act right. Our people 2,000 years ago crying out to Moses, talking about, we don't want to follow them laws, we don't want to follow them rules because it's too hard. Our people always crying about it's too hard. Now, it was true for them 2,000 years ago. It is true to this very day because we are the same people that we was 2,000 years ago. It follows, you know what I'm saying? It's in our blood. It's us as black people. So unless we're willing to build this council, to empower this council to follow all their instructions and all their rules, things will never change, because we won't be willing to stand for what is right. So as I look at the problems here with my people, black folks of America, we don't have the statute of the laws and the limitations that we have to follow. Now, the law of the land is good, but you see our brothers and sisters over in them jails, over in them prisons, because they're not willing to follow the law of the land. But for our people, as all of us put together, you know what I'm saying, all of us put together, it would take that council with those set of rules. And I don't want to say like still, we need to police our own. We need a police team to go out, you know what I'm saying? And when you broke these laws, like our people back in the day, I don't know, y'all, what was we our worst enemies? Now, back in the day, we as black folks was our worst enemies because we was constantly doing things to each other. Now, look at the world you live in and look at your brothers and sisters out here on this earth. Look at the things that we do to each other. It was true back then. It's true to this day. So let me repeat myself all over again. The only way that black folk here in this country will be able to climb out the pit of hatred that we in is for us to have a king, to have a council, and to have a police force to police our own people. And I'm gonna leave it just like that. Man, this has been your brother Fat Boy Fish. I challenge anyone out there that hears my voice to pick up that word of God and read it, because everything in there applies to your life. You need to know what's in that Bible because it's going to build your faith up. Man, I hated stepping on Jehoshaphat feet, but I had to do it. Man, this has been your brother Fat Boy Fish. I'm out. Peace to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.